Welcome to Chucker TV. I'm Dale Schwetz. We're live. Grand Champions Polo Club. Yannick Frank by my side. Special broadcast today.
It is indeed.
Our executive producer, Mike Ferreira, his 5,000 broadcasts. We're going to have fun with this one today. He said we could cut loose on you, so get ready. If we do something wrong, well, Mike said we could.
Exactly.
So we'll bring it to attention right now.
Absolutely.
He said make it our own, so let's have some fun.
We will indeed. But let's also keep an eye on what is happening here this afternoon. You are, of course, joining us here on Chucker TV. Great to have you with us for the second of our Spring Challenge Cup 2021. We had, of course, our first game this morning. It ended with Seminole Casino winning by 10 goals to 8 against Newport. Now on the field, Catamount against Sebucan. And let me just tell you who is playing for Catamount. At number 1, we have father and son combo, Marc Ganzi and Marc Ganzi, playing the number 1 and number 2 position. At number 3, Nic Roldan, and at number 4, Scott Devon, I believe a very good friend of yours who sends his regards back.
Oh, man, I'm so psyched up about having Scott Devon here, playing with the Cobra right here. Cobra looking good in black. And look at this, Figueres coming in early to get with. Let's talk about the other team.
Absolutely. Sebucan with Leo Mandelbaum at number 1, playing off 2 goals. Pablo Pulido, who I think I just saw behind me over there, Pablo Pulido. And then we have Tomacho Pierres and heartthrob himself over there, Nacho Figueres is in the house. Ladies especially, bon dia, good afternoon. And your umpire, of course, as always, Mr. Mark Holmes. So it should be a cracking game, Dale.
Should be a cracking one. It's a good setup here. As you look at these guys with the Catamount team, coming in at 15 goals, and this is going to be a serious team at 15 goals, I'm telling you. Can't wait to see Scott Devon back here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. We were very happy about that. Scott plays a lot of polo, high goal, low goal, medium goal. He plays it. And so it's fun having him back and also teaming up with the Ganzi boys. First time we've seen Grant and Mark play together. And, you know, Nick the Stick, Roldan, and dialed in right now. Nicky, he didn't score any goals last week, but he had about 35 assists.
Absolutely. And, of course, like if you are like me, a big fan of Nic Roldan, you're going to enjoy what that man does here out on the field. But for me, Dale, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how father and son fare in this match here this afternoon.
Yeah, but you know what's out here, Sebucan, Papa Pulido coming off a win from last week. He's fired up. He's playing well. He scored the winning goal, got MVP, got best playing pony, took home all the awards. Then when you put the 2 6 goals together with Tomas Pierres and, man, my man, Nacho Figueres, and when we promise not to say Figueres in the same sentence, we're going to say it now.
Yeah, we're going to say
just say it right now.
Just the ones, Figueres, I can't even say it.
We love it. Well, we mixed people up last week.
Exactly. Now
with the Figueres. So, but it's a strong team. The 2 6 goalers playing together, and when you add the rest, man, it's a straight strong team.
Now, not only that, today is a very special Dale, because we've got 2 very, very loyal fans that have come back to Grand Champions. One in particular, Sandy Klein, who we haven't seen here for a year and a half. Great to see him back here. His first trip, he said, out on his own. So Sandy Klein and Larry Coyle, good afternoon, gentlemen. Great to have you with us. And then we have a special young lady all the way in from Germany. And wunderschön guten Tag. Great to have you with us here. So we've got Tracy's mum in the house as well. So an international affair.
You got it. All right, so we got them out here. Yep. Looks like to get them organized. Let's get ready to go. Thank you for joining us here on Chucker TV. We'll get to our spots up in the VIP. Remember, if you're down here in southern Florida, we are having fun with our spring season. So come on down, just follow Lake Worth Road all the way to the end. You'll see the flags to the right. That's the Grand Champions Polo Club. And we are here all weekend, Friday and Sunday. And we'd love to have you come down. We have the VIP, the World Polo League VIP set up. So if you'd like to be a guest, come on down. And this should be a fun spring season. This is where we have fun. We get horses ready for the summer season. And we also bring on some good young horses. It's a great way to play. Fields are perfect during this time. And it looks like we got them lined up over the end. Take it away.
Absolutely. I'd like to also welcome this afternoon, as always, Chief Umpire of Grand Champions Polo Club. Steve Lane is in the house. Good afternoon, Steve. If we have any technical issues where we need your perfect explanation, we will, of course, be putting you on the microphone. Here we go. Then first ball is thrown into play. Picked up by the Cobra, who has a bit of trouble controlling that one. Nice. Cheeky little backhand coming in from the number 2, Pablo Pulido. Looking for one, I've just noticed, Dale, black and blue shirt. So I hope you've got color TVs at home, because if you don't, you might have a bit of a problem.
Yeah, you're going to be careful here today, passing the ball very close. You got the white arms on the Sebucan team, so you have to keep an eye on that. But the color is so good. Look at this steal away right here. Grant Ganzi's going to kick it up to the Cobra. The first time we see the Ganzi boys connect here. Now it'll be Mark dribbling along behind Figueres, loose ball play picked up here, and this is what worked last week with the 2 6-goalers, Nacho and Tomas. They work with each other very well, both on 6 goals. Cheeky little play there by Figueres. Back to the center, and they got Pablo.
On the move, nice. He just times it perfectly, picks it up, takes it over the halfway line. A lot of space here on his right-hand side, but he's got 2 defending players on. Takes a long shot down the field, sends it up to his number 3, Tomacho, and can he put it through? Of course he can.
And there you go, the give and go. And the first time you see Tomas Pierres come from the number 3 position. Keep an eye on Nacho Figueres and Tomas. They will run through. Super play by Pablo Polito, facilitating the ball through. And back to the center we go. They're going to take a 2-1 lead here. And we had that 1 goal on handicap. And back to the center. We'll switch directions for any of you new viewers. That's what we do in a game of polo for the same sun, wind, field advantage. Back to the center we go. The face-off in hockey, bowling, and polo, and away we go.
Ball's back in play now then. Nic Roldan couldn't pick this one up. It'll be picked up by Pierres. Pierres a nice long pass down the field, and he's looking for Polito on the near side. Good first touch, but he's got double G Grant Ganzi again on the near side. Tries to correct that ball, and it'll be picked up by Grant into the corner. He's got a bit of space for himself. Nic Roldan going up. There's the pass intended for said Nic Roldan. Near side backhander, nicely executed, coming down from Nacho Figueres, hoping to find a Sebucan attacking player, but the first whistle of the game, Dale.
So right away violation, that's going to be around the 60-yard line. And you might see a movement of the ball here, as any time that placement is just outside the shooting area, they'll tend to move that ball forward. We'll see what our mount official here decides. They're looking at about the 80-yard line, so you had people on defense, everybody guarding. They're going to drop this one for an open goal 40. Penalty 3 in effect. And, Yan, we talked about this one. I think this is arguably the hardest shot in polo.
I agree with you. I actually agree with you, Dale. The 4, even though it's further away, seems easier because you know exactly what you've got to do. You've got the defending team in front of you with, of course, 30 yards distance. But the penalty 3, I absolutely agree with you. You've got to get it just right. So let's see how Sebucan can fare here with the first penalty of the game. Play is called, and it'll be Mandelbaum. And Mandelbaum, well, you see, it was not a done deal, but he got there eventually. So a nice first goal here for the 2-goaler, and that should make the scoreline read 2 goals apiece.
Yeah, well done, Leo. That's great for Mandelbaum on the 2-goal handicap. As I said, Leo, very aggressive pole player. He loves to play in the front of the game. He'll work very hard for his big guns behind him. But now picking up a goal shot penalty, that'll settle the nerves. And again, good seeing Leo back as he's back playing here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, one of our members. And a lot of fun, man. He is a hustler.
Yeah. Here we go then. Mark Holmes, the umpire. Did we mention him? Oh, if we haven't, we do apologise. Mark Holmes, of course, from Cambridgeshire, the umpire. And we've been praising him all day as that ball is picked up nicely here by Pablo Polito. Ganzi coming in for a challenge with a hook down there, but Polito persevering, trying to find a little gap. There comes the long-distance shot from Nacho Figueres. Nobody back home. Now, will that ball stay in play? No, it trickles over the back line with 3:20 left on the clock, 2 goals apiece. And having just spoken to Steve Lane, the reason for that 2-goal advantage from the start is Scott Devon has been rated for this game to come in off 0 goals. Hence, of course, that would make it
14-goal team?
14-goal team, exactly to 16, and that would explain the 2 goals given from the outset in favor of Catamount.
You got so 2-2 at the moment. So, guys, if you adjust that in there to make sure, we apologize here. Chucker TV is Scott coming back here to play at the Grand Champions Polo Club, so just to make sure. And, what do you think about the first 3 minutes here, Yan? Pretty even Steven polo. I mean, you don't have the 1-goal, 2-goal difference, but a very strong 14-goal team. We talked about that with Scott just coming back, but you did Mark and Grant and Nick have played a lot of polo together.
Yes, indeed, and I think the best is yet to come. We haven't quite yet seen too much of Nic Roldan, and once he gets his engine going, you will see some great polo. And like I said, I'm very keen to see how that combination between Mark and Grant will work. Grant already showing very much that he's keen to leave a good impression here on the field. And I have to say that Marc Ganzi, throughout, especially this spring season, has really impressed me no end. Very solid, very, very strong in when he's been playing, and also stepping up to the plate to take some of the more difficult shots, like the penalty fours, like the penalty threes. So definitely the Cobra, a man who, of course, as they all do, loves his polo.
Yeah, no, he carried the name well this season, I think, in the World Polo League. Actually, one of his best seasons. I had the opportunity to talk to him. Loves the horsepower he has now. He stepped it up this season, you can tell. Makes a big difference when you get the four-legged athletes underneath you. He's done a great job getting those four-legged athletes underneath him at the Santa Rita breeding operation and the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And what a place it is. You knew been down there, Jan, so you know how that is.
Exactly.
And he just came in very strong. I think he carries it on, but he feels very comfortable on the field and looking to go to the next level.
What?
So, knock-in coming.
Well, Dale, if you think about it, Marc Ganzi in all 4 finals, winning 3 of the big titles. I mean, you know, that is a new record that you've got to beat. You know, you can't
Very
just...
cool. Rissard Mill.
Exactly. Here we go then. Nic Roldan unloads or tries to unload a long shot over on the far side, looking for. He waits for the ball to come to him. Nice pick up here by the Cobra. Immediately has a defending player on, and that would be picked up just before the halfway line by Nacho Figueres.
Cute little pony right here with the ball face and nachos on. I like it. He's going to play the little ducking and diving move. Gets the ball up to Mendelbaum. Puts one down in danger, but Nic Roldan's going to snap it. Oh, a little short here. No one can meet that ball. Pablo Polito picks it up. I like this thought process by Pablo. Drags it forward, but here comes Nicky.
Once again, Nic Roldan just standing a very solid back there. Now, you will see that a lot, especially in that combination. As you said, Nic Roldan playing a lot with Marc Ganzi, so don't be surprised if you see the rotation. And at the moment, Nic's got quite a lot on his plate here, having to play that defensive role at back, now taking it himself all the way. Grant is at the front door waiting. I think that ball had a deflection, will go over the sideboards, which of course means a COP.
Change of possession. And Nic Roldan on the fly right there actually had the Catamount team moving. And that ball's going to skip out of bounds, so the change of possession will drop it right there. And it looks like Nacho Figueres is going to go ahead and do the honors here. Going to send everybody forward with the blue and white jersey on. If you're just joining us, that's the Sebucan team. And this one's going to go down. Oh, bad luck here as it bounces off one of the four-legged athletes. Cobra's going to pick up on this one and go to the change of field, but well done here by Pablo. Polillo is going to put Nicky on his hip and run the turn full speed right here. That's a strong play. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Leo. Strong play by Mendelbaum, but here comes Roldan. He's going to try to take control. Nicky Polillo in the corner. That's Tomas. Man, I'm mixing them up left and right down there thinking, yeah, all those helmets are so close. But that ball will skip out of bounds.
Absolutely. But I got to say, Dale, I mean, what a great play so far by Pablo Polito. Pablo Polito, at the moment, he's, I don't know what he had for breakfast. He might have had a can of Red Bull with his Frosties because he is on fire.
When you see the ride-off by Leo Mendelbaum, too, I mixed it up. Sorry, Leo, because that was a serious, strong play on Nick at speed. But we have a cross hook on the play. So they're going to drop that ball right there. The ball did not go out of bounds. And now we're going to get a good look at them right here as they fall right in front of the high cam.
There's an inside backhand, another deflection. And again, on the ball again. It was Polito. This time, Nic Roldan making sure he kept that ball in possession now. Then on the near side. Solid first strike. Wait for it to come out on his stick side again. Good pick up here by Roldan. A very difficult shot to do. A near side under the neck shot. As I say, not an easy shot. And look at he's there again. Pablo Polito, very active. And that is the horn. And that will continue. That will conclude the end of the first chukka. And that means 2 goals apiece. We'll be right back. It's going to get exciting here at Grand Champions Polo Club Field 2. Make sure you stick with us right here on Chukka TV.
Vale la pena jugar Nick, ¿no? No, pero vale la pena jugársela porque si es lugar es ahí y si no te lo cobran le mete gol.
Welcome back. Great to have you with us here on Chucker TV. The Spring Challenge Cup second semi-final. Catamount against Sebucan. And we've had the first chucker of play. 2 unanswered goals here by Catamount. Not yet quite finding their rhythm. I'm sure that is just a moment of time because, as we were saying, Dale, with Grant and Marc Ganzi and then Nic Roldan and, of course, Scott Devon, I think they just might have needed a chucker just to get that engine properly revved up. Play will continue, of course, where it ended at the end of that first chucker with a knock-in by Sebucan, Nacho Figueres.
You got it. Remember, very special broadcast today. Mike Ferrero, executive producer, 5,000 shows, and this is going to be the 5,000 show. And look at Nic Roldan's going to roll this one in and steal it away. And you said again, here's an offensive play for Sebucan, broken up by Nic, and that's the way you start the second chucker after a tied first chucker, 2-2. Give them a lead early here. And Roldan, what do you think?
Well, like I told you, once Nic revs up that engine and he's just doing exactly that, you know, he will go and fight. I mean, Nic, for me, as I keep saying, Dale, one of the most elegant players I like to watch, technically absolutely 100%. And also met his father, Raul, here this afternoon. Good afternoon, Raul. Once again, we're talking of Nic Roldan. All of a sudden, he is alive and kicking. Roldan has a man on. Here comes the backhand, but it's going to go as far as the number 4, your friend, Scott Devon.
Devon's going to get his first touch on it, and that's okay. He's going to warm up here. Little play here. Oh, Pablo. Pablo's been strong in the first chucker. Stays on the near side. That's a clean play. Now they keep it going. Nicky gets position. Loose ball play, cleaned out by Double G. That ball's going to go into the corner. Polito will get the first opportunity. That back shot's going to work, but 9 times out of 10, that ball gets stolen away. But look at this play by Leo Mendelbaum. 2 goals strong. Steals that one away. Nicky going to throw that stick away. He said, I'm getting rid of that one. I agree getting rid of it. I get rid of it too.
Now, you know what that is? Now, that was proper cheeky.
You got it. That's a Snoop Doggy Dog.
Exactly. That was amazing play there by Leo Mandelbaum. Proper cheeky. And I that even Nic did not expect for that to happen.
No, he got rid of the stick. He might have had a problem with the head on the mallet or something, or might have broke when Mendelbaum went through there, but somewhere on. Nic said, I'm getting rid of this stick. I'm getting a new one. So let's see if this one works. That's going to tie it up and get the equalizer 3-3. We got action here early on, man.
Absolutely. 4:24 on the clock. Ball's back in play. Roldan sends a long ball down the field. Now the Cobra, he likes these. Now what can Leo do here? Not much, because the Fangs are out, and that's the first goal for MG Marc Ganzi.
Yeah. That's what happens. Get one stolen, win the bowling, get the offensive attack. Marc Ganzi on the move. That's big confidence for the Cobra. Great play there by Nic, finding the Cobra. They do it all day long. Well done, Mark. What a finish.
With 3:52 on the clock. So, as you said, Dale, this game now really picking up momentum. Now, let me remind you, of course, dear viewers at home and around the world, and, of course, all of you are here this afternoon, especially once again, great to see Sandy Klein along with Larry Coyle. Remember, we have the finals of this Spring Challenge Cup Sunday morning. The first game, just for the fun of it, at 10 o'clock, and then at 11:30, the final. Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, will be waiting to see the outcome of this game, and it could be goal number 2 here on the move.
Oh, no, the Cobra on fire, and another one from Roldan. Nicky's going to snap one, 120. Find the wide receiver on the move and give it up to the Cobra. Confidence. Man, one snap out of the air.
Incredible, absolutely great. But we were talking about it in the first chucker, how strong Marc has been playing. And, well, one to the left, one up the north end, one up the south end. 2:59 left on the clock, and all of a sudden, Catamount have a 2-goal cushion with a courtesy change. Incredible, as the Argentines would say, impresionante.
Increíble.
That as well.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay, so 2 unanswered goals in the first chucker, and guess what? Catamount said, we're back.
Indeed. And you know what else is nice, Dale? We've only had, I think, 3 whistles so far.
Very open. Wide open polo. Great calls here. Some 9 calls. Some great non-calls in the game. And for any new viewers, well, 300 yards out there. 300 by 169 football fields can fit in the area. But you don't think about it while you're here. Now, you know, go to a football game. But go out there and try to run goal to goal, coast to coast, like butter and toast, we say. Goalpost at the end of the field, 24 feet, 8 yards. And as we say, sometimes looks like a mouse hole. But the horses will run 25 to 36 miles an hour. When we say 36, well, we timed them, so we know how fast they will run. And the mallet and the ball will travel 150 yards at 120 miles an hour. So you know what happens, Jan, when you're running 36 miles an hour and you try to dodge balls that are doing about 80 to 100? It can be very, very exhilarating out there.
Oh,
Adrenaline pumping sport.
Oh, believe me. It is, well, as you know, Dale, we both having, well, you played more than I did, but I remember in my very short, but, well, not that short, but my polo career, it's always a thrill getting on that pony. Now then, let's see how young Marc Ganzi can fare here. Nice little pass up again, looking for the Cobra. Couldn't find it on this occasion as it's turned around here by Tomacho. Tomacho now on the move for Sebucan.
Yeah, Sebucan, they need to get going here. That's 3 bowlins in a row, won by the Catamount team. So dialed in here in the second chukker. Loose ball play. Nicky on fresh legs after the Kersey change. Roldan's going to run the turn here and watch out. A handful of pony for Nic Roldan. There's a great hook by Mendelbaum doing his job. Loose ball play. Oh, another great play here by Pablo Polito. Now Polito's going to jump around and look at this offensive attack.
Nice turn on the move there, on the spot. Polito, now, like I said, he has impressed me from the very first ball thrown in. Nic Roldan having once again to put out that fire in the kitchen. He's got 2 to choose from, Grant and Marc Ganzi. Nice little under the neck shot. And once again, your friend, Scott Devon.
Oh, Devon's going to get a piece of it, but that's right. Scotty's getting warmed up. It's going to skip out of bounds right there in front of the Santa Rita Polo Farm banner and the Chucker TV. Shout out to all my boys in the studio. I know Mike's in there enjoying the 5,000 show. You know the way you go on the flow.
Indeed, indeed. Well, of course, Chucker TV, a great team, and I hope you are enjoying the action here. It is always so great to see how Chucker TV have been a pioneer, and very much that is the handwriting, of course, of Mike Ferreira. And there is another one going through, no mistake. But as I was saying, to bring you these amazing pictures, obviously we have Austin in the house today. Tomacha, the man who just scored there for Sebucan, a very important goal to get one back. But with the drone, we've got Steph obviously on the center cam, the 2 cameras either side of the field. Austin, for me, one of the best drone pilots in the business. So I hope you are enjoying it. And again, a perfect day today. Slight breeze in the air. The clouds opened up from this morning when it was slightly doom and gloom. And so far, it's been an absolutely cracking game here, the second of the Spring Challenge Cup 2021.
You can't forget about the Troy Meister.
And the Troy
producing in there.
Telling
us what to say and what to do.
And Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean in-house. We love you guys. We're great to have 5,000 shows, and away we go. Roldan inside the 60. Slows it down right there. You might get a whistle here. Yeah, because the pony's kicking that one back, so somebody is in the wrong. So we'll have a shading call right down there in front. Now, did it happen before the whistle or after? That'll be a big difference, because if it happened right before, they'll go ahead and shoot this ball. If not, they'll carry it into the third chukker. It will be an open goal penalty, too, in favor of the Catamount team, and I think they're going to send them off. Yeah, they're going to send them off. So you Catamount fans, this one's going to be a good one for you. We're going to start the third chukker off with an open goal penalty 2, and we'll send them off to get some fresh legs. Thank you for tuning in to Chucker TV, number 5,000, the Spring Challenge Cup. We're live. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you here on Chucker TV watching the second of our Spring Challenge Cup 2021. Now, we did say we were going to come back with an open goal penalty. It was actually taken after, well, we thought the whistle had gone, and it was converted very, very confidently by young Marc Ganzi, getting his first goal of the afternoon. And that, of course, means that the scoreline, as you might see on the on your screens, is 6-4 in favor of Catamount. Ball's back in play. Here we go.
In the corner, it's going to be turned up here by Nicky. There's another little cheeky little move. He's had a couple cheeky moves today. Dogging to the right side. Big ball here by Marc Ganzi. Will it stay on the field? I believe so. Yeah. On the move, Nacho tries to clean it up. Picked up and turned around. Taken out by Pablo Pulido, getting a lot done this first half. Pulido wearing the 2, but actually coming into the game and helping out Nacho and Tomas. Tomas and Nacho both are great ponies. They're very beautiful, actually. See both these. Now, loose ball play. Oh, nice little tail shot right here to Nacho. Figueres will turn it back upfield now, looking for Pulido. Now the rotation. Well done, Leo Mendenbaum.
Nice long drive, but nobody home except 2 defenders. The first man, again, this is what we were talking about earlier, Dale, that rotation. And Mark playing the very clever play, utilizing the open space. Are we going to see a coast-to-coast? He's done very well. Look at him. Here we go. The Cobra on the move. Just checks up a little bit. Good second touch. No one to play it to. Nice control, taking the pace out of the game. Wait till he turns on that, steps on that accelerator. Wants to get a little bit closer. Well, I tell you what, Dale, I want what he's got because he's playing absolutely out of his skin here this afternoon, as is this man, Pablo Pulido.
Well, you said it, yeah. Sensational run there by the Cobra, but another player who's been on fire, Pulido, changing up the game, not just running with the ball, but the control play. Now looking for an open player. Look at Nacho. Down the center. Oh, Figueres. Well called, well played. Nacho and the Gray Mare are going to get out in front of everybody. Scott Devin with the game-saving hook and back shot. Action in the south goal. Pulido with the drag. Inside once, inside twice, and there's a cluster and a whistle to stop the action. Yan?
Well,
4:33. Wow.
Who said this was only 16 goals?
I said it was like 30 goal polo.
Yeah, exactly. But I got to say, for me at the moment, outstanding, Marc Ganzi and Pablo Pulido. For me, too.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great give and goes, great read zone, wide open polo. Easy to call. Great job by our monitor fish today, Mark Holmes from the UK. An easy call. Looked like they're blocking him down inside down there. Pulido strong. They're going to drop the ball right there probably on the line. Probably the biggest problem with this shot's probably going to be the angle. You know, you're going to have to be careful, and they're talking about it. They're trying to pull it back, but it looks like the Cobra's going to go ahead and keep the pressure on.
Oh, yes.
I would. Yeah. I want it as close to the line as possible.
Of course. So
now so go ahead.
4:33 on the clock, and it's going to be Pablo. Oh, look, I just don't believe this. And he will be kicking himself, I'm sure. And he really deserved that goal there.
And you wonder, though, do you go there or you take it from the center? Now, you have the choice. You have the choice there. It is from the spot, but not much angle to shoot it, not much clearance there. And it's showing you how difficult it really was.
Exactly. Well, it just goes to show you, the difficult shots, you sink them easy, and the easy shots, you just don't know what to do.
Remember, if that ball was right next to the line, and you don't have much goal to shoot at, it makes sense. It hits the post, but Pablo will come back on, no worries. Great play here, double G in the house. Inside, outside, be turned around. Here comes Tomas. Piedras got Nacho going forward once again. Nacho, he's going to fall in behind, and Tomas Piedras with a nice little skip over the center field will leave it for Figueres. Nacho to the inside, but he's got Pablo. Pablo's going to leave that one. Great teamwork right there. Great communication. Back to the inside, looking for Pulido on the near side.
Nice.
The drag, and he might, redeem himself. Wide right.
Absolutely great Plolo there. A great oversight there from Nacho Figueres, sending it back to Pablo Pulido. I love the way these guys are combining here. Great. And like I said, Sebucan, do not write them off. They will come back strong. Pablo Pulido with that unfortunate shot just now when he hit the post. But that combination with all three, actually all four of them, but that play in particular, Nacho Figueroa's trying to send it back to Pablo Pulido. Didn't quite make the connection, but it's just a pleasure to watch this kind of polo, and I think it's fair to say that the boys are having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, you said the second half action is going to be even higher level because remember, Scott just joined in the team. Mark and Grant and Nick play together, but Scott's joined the team. He'll be on fire in the second half. He's already getting a rhythm now. Leo and Pablo don't play that much together. With Tomas and Nacho, I don't think they've ever joined all four of these. Might be the first time that all four players are on the field, and they're doing an exceptional job gelling early also. So I'm excited about the second half.
Yep, so am I, and I'm also very much looking forward to seeing how Mark will continue to play. I'd like to see a little bit more from Grant. He's not quite yet come to full fruition.
We're in the two, you know what they do. They're in there hustling around.
Exactly, and I'm sure we will see, because he did score that goal just now at the end of that previous Chukka. We are, of course, in Chukka number 3 now with 3:26 left on the clock. Well, this really is anyone's game. And again, I'd like to reiterate the fact that it's been very fair, it's been very fast, it's been very open. And I think the people that are watching here this afternoon are enjoying themselves, as I hope you are at home.
You got it. Make sure you get the app. If you don't have the app, wherever you're watching on, carry the app around. You have a polo in your pocket. Facebook conversation. If you're out there, what's going on? Where y'all been? We've been talking about you. You've been traveling around. Be careful if you're traveling with the four-legged athlete, with the problems with gasoline, everything around the nation, wherever you're traveling. If you're in the vicinity of those problems, make sure you take care of the animals. It's all about the four-legged athlete. On the knock-in is going to be Nicky.
Roldan drills one up to the, well, he was looking there to try and send it up to Scott. Didn't quite make it. Ganzi, this time it's young Grant Ganzi. He will pick this one up, and this could be a run just for Grant Ganzi. I was talking about him just a few seconds ago, and Grant will make mincemeat out of this one again, but look who's chasing him. Checks, looks towards goal.
Oh, yes, that is butter.
As you would say, Dale, that ball's got eyes.
That ball had eyes, but Leo Mendelbaum with a superb steal. But look at this. Grant Ganzi says, I want it back. Little problem right there. A little juke with a four-legged athlete. It does happen. Stolen and controlled by Nacho. And I like this one. Release the big ball laser out to Pulido. Pablo's going to hit it to the inside, and it's Mendelbaum again. Now Leo drags it over center. I like this. Ooh, too far. That's going to be the pick, and that's where Nicky gets it back on him because he took it from him earlier.
Exactly.
So Nicky's going to get it back, leaves it for the Cobra, and here comes Mark.
Now, Mark, who's he going to play it to? He's got Grant in midfield. He's got a player out on the far side, on the right-hand side. That'll be Scott Devon. As Nacho will pick this one up as it just goes over the halfway line, and he once again will be looking for Pablo Pulido. Oh, a bit of a bouncing ball. In comes the shot from Perez. Didn't quite have the length he was hoping. Nice little chip shot there. He just wanted to feed that one over to Nick. Clever little play there from Scott Devon. Looking for and finding Nic Roldan along the sideboard. Still Roldan. Now he comes in on the approach. Gets it back on his stick side. And that is what I was waiting for. One of those Nic Roldan special cut shots. As Nacho once again coming back in defense to pick it up on his own back line.
Yeah, I thought Nicky was going to snap that one. It looked like it might have been bouncing a little bit, so he went for the drag. But look at this. Back up on it. Nicky on the ball-faced pony. Turns it to the left. You're not going to catch him. Oh, Leo leaning way out again. But Nick with the quick stick. Okay, golazo, Nic Roldan. That's a tough one. Gets the hook from Leo. Superb play again by Mendelbaum. But Nic Roldan flips to the near side. And that's what you're talking about.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
That's what you're talking about.
That's exactly what I was.
That's what you're talking about.
That's what I was talking about. And I'm glad he did it because I think that was also a goal in waiting. But you know what, Dale?
That was awesome, man.
Tell me who you know who can do what Nic Roldan does.
I can.
Of course, I'm sorry.
You
Silly
knew
question.
that.
Silly
You know I was
question.
gonna
Yes,
say that.
I knew you were going to say that. Apart from you and Nick, then.
Well, let's see. Playing today, or you just want anyone around the thing?
Well,
around the world.
I'm talking about around the world. I'm specifically talking about the way he cuts those balls. That is what is so unique
I don't
about.
know. He's just amazing, man. I mean, I know Nicky all his life. Look at his snap, 120, Cobra. Oh, that's the first one the Cobras missed today. But again, I love the power play. After they score down there, they come to center again.
One-touch polo. That's what he did in the WPL. And that, of course, will bring Chukka number 3 and the halftime break on us. So end of the first Chukka. 7 goals to 4. Still all to play for. And make sure you don't go anywhere, at least not too far. Maybe to your fridge and then back. Get yourself a nice cool soda. And then join us for the second half when we'll be back right here on Chukka TV. Here we go then. Halftime break is over. 7-4. Great to have you tuned in here on Chucker TV for the Spring Challenge Cup. And I've got to say, Dale, the atmosphere this afternoon, absolutely amazing. We've got some pretty big names here watching this game. And let me just remind you, of course, that on Sunday the action continues. The first game, just for the fun of it, at 10 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. And then, of course, the big final. Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. 9 goals today by Melissa Ganzi. 9 goals.
Could have had 11.
Yes, could have had 11 or 12 even.
And she was upset. She knows she had 3 she was going to get, but she said she was a little stiff coming in this morning.
Right.
Got warmed up second chucker. Woo!
Oh, yeah, no, she was really on fire. But I got to say, so far, all the Ganzis, Mark, Grant, Melissa, all playing a very good day today. Must be Ganzi Polo Day today.
Yeah, no, mixed up very well. If you missed our first half, we had two goals on handicap for Catamount, and they didn't score any goals. They had 2 unanswered goals. Sebucan made it 2-2. Then, watch out, Catamount just came alive with Marc Ganzi, the Cobra, scoring 2 exceptional goals. Grant from the penalty line, which that was the frosting on the cake, actually, because Nikki scored 1. Then they came in a very tight game. Good defense by Sebucan in the third, because they only gave up the 1 goal by Nick. So 7-4, but, you know, we only had really that 1 chucker in the second chucker here, Jan, where Catamount took over. Otherwise, very tight.
Very tight indeed. And as you just said, in that first half, a goalless chucker for Catamount in the first, a goalless chucker for Sebucan in the third. That kind of balances things out a little bit, but there is a 3-goal advantage at the moment in favor of Catamount Sebucan, and I really hope for Pablo Polito, the way that he's been playing, that he will be duly rewarded with all the effort he's putting in, because he is also today, like Mark, playing an exceptionally strong game.
You know, they're gunning. He played with the Cobra last week, and I know that was a big game against Melissa and the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek team. They're all up here in the VIP with us, and so that game was a great final. But they're going to be headhunting today. They're going to be going for it today.
Yes,
this is a big one. They want to get to the finals of the Spring Challenge Cup. This is a special broadcast for number 5,000 for Chucker TV. Mike Ferrer, exec producer. And that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of polo.
We love the polo.
Oh, we do love the polo.
When we get 5,000 broadcasts, we love the polo. All right, so we have a little conversation going on here with our umpire on the field and our umpire in the stands. So that's why we do our spring season. We have one mound official, Mark Holmes, and we have an umpire in the stands, and he has the ability to call the play from up here or go to the studio where, believe it or not, they send it to our crew in the studio. They read the plays, tell us what they see.
Well, it seems to be that from what I'm hearing here, Del, but I'm just waiting for confirmation. Something to do with the handicap. We're just waiting.
All right,
for
so
Steve
you go.
Lane.
Just give it over to Steve Lane. He'll give us.
Steve, what do you
Steve,
know?
what do you think?
Well, we've heard that Scott Devon is going to sit down for 2 chuckers, and Balti's coming in. Scott had 1 goal and Balti at 2, so they're just adjusting the handicap. So what they should do is just take a goal off the board for Catamount and then continue play.
All right, cool. Thank you, Steve. That gets things right. So this will make it 6-4. Once they set, it'll be 6-4. They'll take 1 goal off the Catamount because of Balti being a goal higher. And that makes sense, right? I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Dale. Yep.
But I can figure that one out. And so they get that out. And do we have Balti's last name? Which Balti we have playing?
That's a good question. It's my roommate. He's actually a roommate. I don't
He's
know.
your roommate.
Yeah, he's not my. Yeah, not
What
my
do you call him?
roommate.
You call him B? You call him Balti? You call him Balto? You call him Baltista? You call him Baluto?
Yeah, we call him. We just call him Bouty, but I don't actually know what his last name is. I'm sure.
Well, we'll find that out. We'll find out.
can get
We'll get Melissa. She'll know. Peluso.
Peluso.
Thank you, Melissa.
Bouty Peluso.
So, Melly, Balti Peluso.
Yes, he did. He played in San Moritz.
That's
absolutely.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one playing San Moritz when
That's
she
the
won.
one-
When she won
The one
San
that she,
Moritz.
exactly. The first
Well, we better talk about it. She's
Yeah.
the only woman to win.
Exactly.
Okay, San Moritz. Perfect broadcast. 5,000 to talk about it.
Absolutely.
Come on,
No,
man. You were there.
I was there. I was there when it happened. History in the making. Melissa Ganzi, and now with her teammate from that time, from that epic win in San Moritz. As we now go back to the action, and he's on the ball again, on the move. Here he goes. Pablo Polito, very solid. As you would say, that ball has got eyes. And that was a Remington.
Oh. Not as many Remingtons this afternoon as we had this morning. Remember, we had about, well, the Newport team missing the goal about 12 times, so we had 7 of them that were close. But this is a close one here. If you missed the first half, it's been very fast. And I can't believe I'm saying 16-goal polo because it seemed more like 30-goal polo.
Yes.
The first 2-3 chuckers have been just rocking and rolling. Big ball here by Nicky. He's going to find Grant Ganzi. Grant's got room to work here. Tomas is going to try to snoop him. Oh! Almost. And but great movement of the ball here by Grant Ganzi to get the angle there. Now they'll use the boards like a fifth man. Here comes Nick.
Roldan will pick it up off exactly that fifth man. Roldan on his own. Here comes the long, long drive. Look at that ball. That is what you would call a Tiger Woods kind of shot coming from Nic Roldan, looking for the Cobra. Cobra still trying to fish it and try and get it back. Near side backhand shot. Sebucan will steal it. Try and controlling it now as they try and move it away. But again, Roldan with the number 4 in his shirt, trying to open his shoulders, get a shot to goal. Will he give us a little snap under the neck? Well, he did get a shot, but not a clean shot. As Nacho Figueres on his own back line will pick this one up. Nacho over on the far side. Quick taken. One-touch polo. That is what the WPL and obviously here the Spring Challenge is all about. Very, very fast polo. Combination play very solid as Grant Ganzi. Oh, he will lose this one. Mandelbaum will try and pick it up. Sebucan once again on the move, utilizing the open space. Another mallet that needs repairing. And that ball has got the name Pablo Polito written all over it. Nic Roldan coming back, steals it on the near side. Will try and put it back on his stick side. Polito will want to try and get it back. Polito, well, he did that earlier before, catching Nic Roldan off guard, but this time keeping his wits about him. Nick steals it back. Polito will keep the pressure on the near side by Nick. Now back on his stick side, couldn't control it. Sebucan will pick this up. On the halfway line, they turn. Again, a cheeky player there to try and steal it. Sebucan on the move. He's out in front and out on his own, and that is Tomacho Perez. Perez now will try and do a lofted long shot to goal. Hitting the post. The second time we've had that here this afternoon. A little bit earlier on, it was Pablo Polito. This time, Tomacho Perez, very unlucky there coming in. He did exactly what I would have done, which is loft that ball over that defending player. But got a little bit unlucky as Grant Ganzi will clear things up here. Ganzi out in front and out on his own. Another hook attempt here if he can pick it up. I'm sure he doesn't know that. Grant Ganzi will just play his game. Wanted to come back in and cut it. And Leo will be very much in need of a new mallet very quickly. Let's have a look at the clock. 2:55 left to play in Chaka number 4. Over on the far side, again, a good pickup. Sebucan on the move, ball still in play. Again, using that fifth man, the sideboard. Figueres will pick up the loose ball. Taking his time a little bit. Nacho wants to get past that defending player from Grant Ganzi, which is Grant Ganzi. Running over that ball, play with the number 1, Leo Mandelbaum. Little bit patchy this phase of this chucker. Things are starting to open up again, and there comes the near side backhand once again from Polito.
Yeah, you got it. It looks like a bit of a just defensive battle going on this moment, but there you go. You're going to get a whistle there. Pretty basic right-of-way violation there as the player's going to cross over in front. That ball's going up and down. You see Cobra, he's not too happy with himself, but they're going to catch him now. The problem with this little play right here is they're going to move the ball. That ball's going to go to the 60-yard mark, so you're going to get a goal shot penalty. And 6-4, huge. Did you hear what I said? I said huge opportunity.
You did indeed.
And that's how big of an opportunity this is. It's huge. All right.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oh, look at this. VIPs in the VIP.
Monsieur Frédéric from the morning line, gracing us with his presence.
Yeah, I got to give love to the morning line. Big part.
So 2:12 on the clock down. Quick courtesy change. As I say, that as you called it very well, a bit of a defensive sort of melee going on there.
You talk about this, you talk about fouling in the 80 to 100-yard area, and the problem with that is all those balls are going to get moved towards the goal. So, you're a little bit safer sometimes on the other side of the center field, but that is a danger area. A lot of times those balls get moved into being a penalty 2 or 3 open goal penalties. As we saw this morning with Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, Melly stays in the front. She's always there for that pass. They'll move the ball. So it's just going to be an opportunity here. They need to get this one. But as you said, first three chuckers rocking and rolling. Now a defensive battle. See if it opens up.
Absolutely. So penalty 4 then in favor
Alejandro in the house.
of Sebucan. Senor, good to see you. Alejandro N Astrada, a man who played, of course, this morning.
Yep, good. Congratulations, Alejandro, winning this morning.
And it looks to me like, Dale, it might be Nacho Figueres himself to try and attempt to take this penalty 4. Remember, 60 yards is the distance. The defending team, in this case Catamount, must allow 30 yards. So Nacho Figueres will attempt to take this penalty 4 to try and bring it in within 1 goal. 6 goals to 4 at the moment after that 1 goal was taken away. As we are now with 2:12 left in chucker number 4.
Big ball here by Nacho. Oh, Nick, that's a nice save right there. And he's going to break loose on here on the gray pony. Watch out. Roldan looking for some room to whirl. Yeah, out of the air, Nicky. It's going to be Leo Mendelbaum to apply the pressure. Leo's been there all day long. There's the call. Looking for Balti. Balti, though, is going to read that play and stay out. Picked up here by the Cobra. Off to the right side. Take another neck. It'll be Tomas. Pierres, he's going to get it stolen away by Palula. That's a nice little back shot by Balti. Stolen away again by Nacho, and he's going to regain it from the far side. Nacho finds Tomas, the 2 gray ponies. Big ball by Pierres, but well played here by Marc Ganzi, who pushes Polito way wide. Keep your eye on this ball on the sideline. That one's going to skip over right into Roldan's house. Hey, Raul.
Yes.
Raul's going to grab that ball. Go ahead and keep it, Raul. Nicky will sign it for you. He loves it. He loves Nicky Roldan, man. That's his man. That's his boy. That ball's going to skip out of bounds. The problem with this is Nacho is in range here, about 80 yards out.
Yep. So let's see what he's got up his sleeve. A little cut shot, puts it in onto the tee, I should say. And Grant will be the recipient of that ball. A nice little turn here coming in from Pierres. And a whistle. You saw the Cobra charging down that line. Steve, enlighten us.
Well, that play is consistent with what we just had on the far side of the field. Pablo Polito caught Marc Ganzi doing the same play. This time Marc Ganzi comes in front of Pablo Polito with 2 strides out in a right-of-way violation caused by Marc, and it looks like a penalty number 3 coming for Pablo Polito's team, Sebucan.
He's great. Isn't he just great?
I love him. I love having him in there. I think the triple threat of Polo.
Yes.
We might have to start a new one.
Yes.
You know, hey, number 5,000, we got to move ahead now. We got to change it up.
Exactly.
We got to innovate. Chucker TV in the house.
Look what's going on here. The Cobra. The Cobra's got his fangs out. The Cobra wanted to send that one a little bit further to the left. A little bit unlucky there by Ganzi. And that will be end of chucker number 4. So after that goal taken away on handicap, they leave the field. No score by both teams. So 6 goals to 4 as they have a quick pony change. And of course, they and we will be back for the penultimate 5th and 6th chucker right after this short break. Make sure you don't go anywhere and stay with us on Chucker TV. Welcome back, everybody. Good afternoon to you. Great to have you tuning in here on Chucker TV to now watch with us the last two chuckers of the Spring Challenge Cup. It is, as Del was saying, the 5,000th Cinco Mil broadcast, and I have a very special man sitting alongside me, former 8-goaler, Juan Bollini, a man who played this morning. Good afternoon, Juan. How are you? Or as they say, ¿qué tal?
¿Cómo estás, Jan? How are you? How are Chucker TV? Congratulations to Chucker TV, the 5,000 live streaming. That's a great number.
That's a great achievement indeed.
Yes, I'm very proud. So many polos, so many good players. And we start the game, Jan, with nice bucket of Marc Ganzi. Head the ball to Nic Roldan. Nic is going to shoot from there, but no. What's the name? Bauti. Headed outside. Wow.
Yes, Bauti Peluso.
Bauti Peluso.
Peluso.
Tried to head it the next shot, and the ball out. What a nice back by Marc Ganzi. Now we have a knocking by Nacho El Guapo Figueras. Man.
Exactly. Heartthrob, we like to call him around my way. Here we go then. Well, you talk us through it, Juan, because I do enjoy listening to you as well. You have a nice way of putting or calling the play the way you do. It's Nic Roldan on the move.
Nic Roldan tapping the ball. He'll leave it. Nice back by Pablo Pulido. Now Leo Molderman. He touched the ball. He's go behind Pablo Pulido again. Nick's side, offside, but now it's Marc Ganzi close to the gap. What a nice back, Marc Ganzi. Now the ball is there by Tomacho Pierre. He misheaded, but the ball here in the Granty horse. It's Tomacho again. He's going to try to reach Pablo Pulido. No, that was not the shot he was looking for. Marc Ganzi is there with the ball. He's going to try to tap it. One tap, two tap. Let's try. Nic Roldan is backing up. Nick with the ball. Nick and Marc have been playing together so many years. I understand very well each other on the field, so there's a really combination.
Yes.
And that's a really plus for that team. Look at Nic Roldan. He's an acrobat. Man, what a pass to... No, the ball didn't reach Granty. What good shot by Nic Roldan. Let's see. Grant is taking his time. He's looking for the goal. He's going to shoot. That was not the shot. He was looking for the ball, but a back bounce. The ball is now the fight between Nic Roldan and El Guapo. The two Guapos. Nic Roldan and Nacho Figueras, the two Guapos who won. Nic Roldan won the fight. He scored the goal. 7-4 in favor of Catamount.
Yes. Now, Juan, I'm over here. Juan, now you, of course, you played this morning and you won 10 goals to 8. Now, you, of course, will be playing the winner of this match here this afternoon. It is still 4:27 to go in chucker number 5 and then chucker number 6, but who would you rather be playing on Sunday morning if you had the choice out of these two teams?
Doesn't matter. My team is ready to play any of those two teams. So I got Melissa in front. The only problem is Horacito. Because he doesn't leave the ball to anybody. You know, he still thinks he's that number 3 in Malboro. You know, he asking for every ball. I say, no, Melissa is number 1. Sí. And he want to play polo total. I say, no, just take your spot.
Yeah.
Place a number 2.
Yeah.
And leave the ball to me.
Yes.
And then Alejandro and I, we do the rest.
Yes.
Melissa.
Yeah, of course.
But he doesn't listen.
No, he doesn't listen. Always the problem, isn't it?
And you know what? And he make a good play and say, you know, I did a good play. I say, yeah, but that was not the right play.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a pleasure. It is an absolute pleasure on this, the episode or the 5,000th, I'm getting a tongue twister here, broadcast here. So you don't really care who you play because you're going to win either way.
I'm going to try. Every time I go to the field, even I have to play against La Dolfina or Chapolofu or Erskine, even in my mind is I'm going to go try to win. That never happens. but
it's the thought that counts.
Exactly.
It's the thought that counts. And
if not, I will not play polo. I will stay home watching TV.
Exactly. Well, it's a bit like what you did when you won the Gold Cup with Pomeroy. Remember back in the day beating Cambiaso back then?
Oh my God. It's always the day something strange happened.
Yes.
That was one of them.
Yeah, God, the polo god had a day off. Here we go then. From the center, talk us through this. Nacho Figueras.
Let's see Nacho Figueras. He make approach. He's going to try to shoot the goal. He prepared. He shoot. Wow, what a shot with Nacho Figueras. The goal was straight in the air. Go. But there is Nic Roldan close to the gap. It's marked by Pablo Pulido, Nic Roldan. Nice hook. Let's see another blue guy. But Nic with the ball. Now it's Leo, Nick. But now came El Cordobés. Pelufo is starting the ball. Try to reach Marc Ganzi. Nice pass. He leave the ball to Granty. Going to reach to Marc. Another shot. It's Granty with the ball. Marc is in front. What a shot. What a pass. Father and son and father. Let's see. Marc is going to try to hit it, make an approach. One approach, two approach. What a shot. The ball was bouncing. Oh, the ball make a back play on Marc Ganzi. That was a good play by Grant. Good play with Marc. The ball went out of bounds, knocking in favor of Sebucan.
Yes, a little bit unlucky there, very unlucky. But nice to see that combination working very well. And as you said, a bit of a bouncing ball, making it a little bit difficult. But wouldn't you agree with me that I think, especially in that first half, that we saw some incredible plays coming from the Cobra Marc Ganzi?
If you leave Marc 1 second, you have to really talk serious. He's a really good number one.
Yes.
He knows he have a lot of pole on his back. He knows how to play number one. He playing with all the best players in the world, so he really know how the game is.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he still 2 goals. And in my opinion, he should be at least 3.
Yes,
easy.
I agree.
And this year, the last couple of years, he's getting better horses.
Yeah.
He's very well mounted, and and just you see it. It's very dangerous in the field.
And powerful, very strong, very powerful. He understands and reads the play very well. Is always a step ahead. Now I agree with you, Juan. He's a solid.
It's funny because you want to play with Marc, but you don't want to play against Marc.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
That's the type of player you always want to play with him, but you don't really feel want to play against him.
No, because he, as you say, a lot of experience, very, very solid. Here we go. Then the ball is back in play, and it is once again Catamount. Oh, we had a whistle there, Juan. Talk us through that one. How did you see that?
The ball was coming straight. Nacho Figueroa was with the ball. Nic Roldan was facing the ball, but Bauti crossed the line in front. He leaves the ball to Nic, but throw go to the left. He crossed the line. He crossed in front of Nic, so he created danger. He created, like my good friend Steve Lane said, right away.
Yes, Steve, your good friend. You might want to shed some light on that comment.
Well, no, I think Juan is correct on that play, but it was a violation of the
right away. There we have it. I'm glad we're all in agreement here, and the result of that, as you can see, is going to be a hit, a penalty 5B, a hit from the center. Well, the way Nacho's been hitting those balls, it might be another one of those long.
He's getting very hard. You see the timing. He does a really good headed. That's a good position for Nacho right now. It's a number back. That nice shot. What a strong. Let's see this. It's a play by Pablo Pulido again. Let's going to try to finish the game. Pablo, the ball bouncing. As Leo Maldemar behind, he's going to try to finish. Leo headed, goal. Yes.
Very nice.
Goal.
Very
Pablo,
nice.
The combination number 1, number 2, but the play started with a nice back shot by Nacho Figueroa right here.
Yeah.
I have to see from behind what the line, he crossed the line after he hit the back shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if he fouled Grant, from where we are. It's hard to tell.
Yes.
But that was a good back shot and good number 1 and number 2. He scored the goal. 7-5 in favor of Catamount.
Yeah, very, very good combination, rightly said. And I think also the umpire there being rather lenient, allowing play to continue, sort of keep the flow going. But let's talk a little bit about Pablo Pulido. For me also this afternoon, as I have seen throughout the season, very solid. Again, off 2 goals. There are days where I would not be surprised if you would put him up to 3 goals. How do you see his performance so far, Juan?
He's a tough player. He's very aggressive. Yeah. He's very aggressive with the man. It's someone that I saw him playing a couple of times against Horacito Heguy, and Horacito wasn't very happy with him. He crushed him a lot, Horacito. But he's that type of player. He goes to the man hard. Yeah. It's another guy you not against him, but it's a. The most important thing is really nice guy, and we love to have him here in Grand Champion. He's been here for a couple of years, and he loved the game, and he come from Miami just to practice and play. Look at the combination with Leo and Pablo again. What a shot by Leo. The ball is rolling. They're going to finish. Go inside. The ball is running, and goal. Nice goal by Pablo Pulido. 7-6 finish the chucker number 5. We're gonna and the last chucker of play. We come back after the right commercials.
Thank you, Juan.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, what a great afternoon. Thank you once again to Juan Bollini, Director of Operations, coming to join us. What an entertaining chucker it was. I could listen to him for hours.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what? We had the Juan Bollini Toucan show. We need the Juan Bollini Horacito Heguy show.
Yeah.
That's got to be the next one. I'm telling you right now, we need the Juan Bollini Horacito Heguy show. It needs to come. I want to know what they think on the Facebook conversation about that.
So do I. Welcome back. Here we go then. Chucker number 6. 7 goals to 6 after those 2 goals coming from Sebucan in that last chucker. If we just take that chucker and isolate it, they won that one 2 goals to 1. Leo Mandelbaum, Pablo Pulido, both hitting the target. And that should make it, as I said, according to my notes, 7 goals to 6 as we go back to the action. Chucker number 6 of the Spring Challenge Cup 2021 right here at Grand Champions.
On the move right here. They're going to pick this one up. And Nick Lee, well, the Cobra leaves that one for Nick. Why not? Now Nicky trying to get around the corner here. Has a man on his hip there, so they're going to give him the turn there. Pulido was riding for it. Good D here by Nacho. Pablo has time to skip over the right-of-way there. Mallet's in the air, and then you'll get the call right there on the turn to the left, ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. So he's going to get caught coming to the right side there. Good read here by Grant Ganzi. Now, Jan, we got it set up here. Still checking the score. We got a 7-6. And we're going to make sure we get that attempt because you're going to get an open. You're going to get a 100-yard shot here. And, well, Nicky always in range.
Well, Nick is a man, like I say. Now, you just watch this. Let's see if he really does do one of those. Nic Roldan. It's high, but not quite got the length on it. It's going to land, well, I was going to say, on the green. And Ganzi was there, but it'll be picked up by Pierres. Tomacho now.
Ooh, Tomacho was on the move right here, and this works well. This would work last week as Nacho and Tomas get running. Nacho on the Big Bay Pony. Oh, overflies that one, but great rotation here by Pierres. He'll slow the pace. Deep neck shot coming. What a ball by Tomas Pierres. Look for the finish from Nacho, the drag, and Pablo Pulido with the frosting on the cake.
Lovely, lovely, and I could not have wished that to go to any other man than Pablo Pulido, playing so solid. Juan was also saying a very aggressive player out on the field. Great to have him with us here. And that is goal number 2 for Pablo Pulido.
Yeah, the equalizer, and hey, they're looking really strong now, the Sebucan team coming on strong. Everybody getting a piece of that ball. Nacho starting the energy. Tomas with the rotation. A brilliant neck shot by Tomas Pierres. And then the finish, Nacho dragged it forward. Pulido in the rumble seat.
Well, you know what, Dale, Nacho Figueres is another one of those players who I think has gotten stronger and stronger throughout the season. And also the way he's been taking those shots from the centre, those 5Bs, absolute elegance to watch. He's then on the ball. No, when he nearly was on the ball. Well, that was quite clear to see from out here. Pulido coming across the right of way to Nic Roldan. Nic Roldan saw it coming, and that, of course, is the A and O in polo. You need to make sure that you look at where the traffic is coming from to avoid such kind of plays. Now, of course, the experience of Nic Roldan will teach him, or will have taught him, to avoid any kind of collision play, and I'm sure there was no malice intended there coming from Pablo Pulido.
Yeah, conversation on the play. I think Pulido thought a hit off the pony of Figueres, but for me, the lesser angle was definitely Nicky. Big ball by Nic Roldan. He's got the Cobra inside the 50. Cobra gets a piece of this one, and there you go. Cobra with the finish and the high flag. And these are the plays in the Catamount team we saw in the second chukker.
Elegance in motion there. Again, that one-touch polo, beautifully executed. The drive coming there from Nick, and then Marc just sinking it, no mistake. Goal number 3 for the Cobra, and I'm sure he will have enjoyed that, because those are the kind of plays he loves the most. Going flat out, getting that ball exactly where he wants on the end of his mallet head, and just sinking it without any complications.
Yeah,
3:44 on the clock.
Nicky did this last week. He had about, 25 assists or something like that. Everybody scored goals. Everybody on his team had 3 or 4 or 5 goals. If you added them up into 2 days, he didn't score any goals, but he was finding all of his players so well. And another ball by Nick. Love the combination, like the wide receiver and the quarterback in the NFL. Love those football teams.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Nick's already out on the field now. They got the lead back, 8-7. So well played by Sebucan, finally getting the equalizer. But after that play just now, Marc Ganzi puts his team back in front.
Remember, Scotty's coming
well,
back
he's
here.
back. He's back now. He's been back. Obviously, those
hey, well done, Balti. He came in. They didn't score any goals of Balti there, but he played well.
He did play. He played very well indeed. And I'm sure he will have enjoyed that. Of course, a very, very young, up-and-coming polo player. And as we said earlier, very fortunate to have played with Melissa in St. Moritz, where she won the first lady ever to have won the prestigious St. Moritz Polo on Snow World Cup. And she's watching, I believe, from up here this afternoon.
We should ask Melissa who she'd like to play against. Melly, who would you like to play against? Either one, she says. I know she wants to take the Cobra down. I know that. Chop the Cobra's head off. I'm going to get them. It's always competitive no matter what. They're waiting over here. Alejandro N Astrada. The whole team's up here. We got Horacito Heguy also. They've been taking their stance, keeping an eye on both teams. Now on the far side on the melee play, and it's going to be a sword fight with Mendelbaum and Roldan. Nicky's going to win this little battle. Now back to the inside. Nicky working hard, ducking and diving, slows it up. Look for the snap. No, he's going to run this one. Now he's going to shoot the goal. Looking for Grant Ganzi. Double G's got to pull on the brakes. That's going to work. Shot on goal. And Grant Ganzi with a superb play there with the hook and the control and another finish.
Perfect timing, perfect execution. Double G there showing very much his value at 3 goals. And also, like I said, nice to see playing alongside his father this afternoon. Seems to be working very, very well. They've restored a 2-goal cushion, 9-7, and we're just shy of 3 minutes left to play in chukker number 6.
Yeah, they didn't. Their 4th and 5th, the chukker were, they had unanswered goals, 2 unanswered goals in those 2 chukkers, but coming alive here in the 6th chukker, it's almost like they were waiting to let it loose, but they come on the 4-legged athletes, all the best 4-legged athletes probably lined out here. They're going to win another bowling on the far side. Devin, and right there shows you how quick they got to go. Nick says, go for the ball, hit the back shot. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Possession play, huge possession here for the Sebucan team.
Absolutely, and a very important play here. They need to make the most of this as Nacho Figueres will tap that one into play. What you don't want to do now is give it to the opposition. He might just waltz through that Catamount defense. Up in front into the danger zone, looking for the number 1, Mandelbaum. Nacho will try and finish what he started. You can see him shaking his head there in disbelief. So a bit of a power play here coming through by Sebucan, and unfortunately not getting the reward that they wanted. So once again, possession and a knock-in for Catamount.
Yeah, bad luck there for the Sebucan team. That was the goal they wanted. Would have put them within one with 1:30 on the clock. Actually, 1:40. They're going to give the ball back to Nic. That ball is not going to make it out to the Cobra. And here you go. They're going to turn the defense into offense as quickly as possible. Nacho looking for Pulido. Roldan takes the man, flips it to the inside, and recontrols the play here for the Catamount team. A little bit short here. We got 1:23 on the clock. That's going to give the Sebucan team an opportunity. Pulido looking for a foul. Mallets in the air. No whistles on the play. Picked up by Nicky. They'll leave it now, and you'll get a whistle, and this will be a huge play as they're going to have to take some time and put it back on the clock. So that was about like 1:20 on the clock here, Yan. They're going to get an opportunity. If they can score this open goal, chance for the equalizer.
Absolutely. Well, be interesting to see, because we did see that first appeal there upon Pablo Pulido coming in from behind, riding into the swing. We didn't hear a whistle then. We had a late whistle. Steve, how did you see that play?
Well, it was a delayed whistle. Player came over. Grant came over the top of the ball, and the umpire wanted to see if that team would come out with the advantage. They didn't, so it was a late whistle, no advantage. So hence the whistle goes, and a penalty number 2 in favor of Sebucan.
Thank you very much, Steve. Well, as you said, Dale, a big opportunity now here for Sebucan. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. 1:03 left to play. If they can convert here, they will be one very important step to getting closer. Leo Mandelbaum makes a mincemeat out of that one, getting his 4th of the afternoon, and that makes it 9-8, but we're within the last minute of play in chucker number 6.
Yeah, welcome back, Leo Mandelbaum. 4 goals on the day, 3 from the field, 1 from the penalty line, and that was a huge goal. A lot of pressure on that when you need this one. They're going to have about 40 seconds, maybe 30. No, they're good. 45 seconds here, so win the bowling, get the offensive attack.
Ball's back in play. They need to win this throw-in, very important, but it's going to be Nic Roldan who will pick it up now. We will run the clock down. There is the first horn. Nacho coming in for a challenge. Nic will send this one deep down the field. Could be the last play of the game as the Cobra will come in for a possible cut shot. There it is. But he had a man on, Leo Mandelbaum. And I think that ball, if I'm not mistaken, Del, will trickle over the back line. And I think the players know it. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. We're down to the last few seconds of play. What an absolutely fantastic game of polo we had here. Here we go then, the final seconds. There is the horn. It's all over. Final score then, 9-8. Could not have been closer if you tried. And congratulations to both teams. Sebucan coming back very strong, but very much a solid win here by Catamount. Scott Devon, Grant and Marc Ganzi, and of course Nic Roldan, who had a bit of a slow start in that first chukker. Remember, no score in chukker number 1. Sebucan hitting the scoreboard twice there with Leo Mandelbaum and Tomacho Pieris. It then all started to go a little bit pear-shaped for Sebucan as Catamount got stronger and stronger. So once again, final score, 9-8 for Catamount.
Yeah, you got it. That last play of the game, actually better it goes out of bounds because the game's over. You miss it to the center there, Yan. You actually get an opportunity to go coast to coast in under 10 seconds. So it worked for the Cobra actually to put that ball out of bounds. By the time they line up for the knock-in, that's going to end it. And guess what? It's going to end number 5,000. So the next time that you see us, that'll be on Sunday. It's going to be 5,001.
Yep.
And that's going to be fun also.
And it's going to be very much fun, not only that, because it's going to be the Cobra, Marc Ganzi against Melissa Ganzi.
Yeah.
Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek.
Woo! Good
Now
luck, Molly.
They know who they're playing. Remember, we're going to have, just for the fun of it, that's going to be coming to you on Chucker TV on Sunday morning at 10. And then make sure you don't miss the action. Tune in time, 11:30 for the final of the Spring Challenge Cup 2021, right here from Grand Champions Polo Club.
You got it. So Mike Ferrer, congratulations on 5,000 shows. I want to thank Juan Bollini for joining us today on number 5,000. I'm Dale Schwetz for Yan, Eric, Frank. I speak for the whole Chucker TV family when I say thank you for making us a leader in polo broadcasting for 5,000 shows. And you know what we say at Chucker TV? We love the polo.